self-control I fear is never. Beside my own reflection, it's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure.
Ê cu, có phải mày thích con bé tóc cắt ngang vai? Thôi đừng có chối, chú đã thấy mày nhìn nó lưỡi bắt sang tai. Ba cái tuổi danh không lo học, cứ yêu với đường. Thôi ngồi xuống đây chú nói cho mày vài chiếu phải nghe thật nhiều mới được. Mày có phải là con mẹ Ngân bán trà đá ở đầu phố buôn? Ngày xưa chú chỉ nháy mắt một phát thế là mẹ mày đổ luôn. Mà mấy cái đứa trong lớp hay mách lẻo cứ như tổ buôn. Chú mới sờ tay một phát thế mà cô đã ghi vào sổ luôn. Rồi ngày trước lúc còn đi học nhá, ai mà không biết đến Tùng View. Chăm ngoan học giỏi không rủ bạn bè đi đốt thảo mộc cùng chiêu. Thật thà, thẳng thắn, thỉnh thoảng thì thất thường. Nói thật lúc đấy mà răng không gõ thì chú mày đẹp trai nhất trường. Lại gu ăn mặc hip hop, còn nói chuyện hay tụi bạn hiểu ý ghi vào. Mỗi lần văn nghệ chú mày lên bắn tháp cứ như tiểu lý phi đao. Tụi con gái nó mê, nói thích chú đến dày cả môi một câu trả lời. Chú từ chối hết tất cả cũng vì mẹ mày cả thôi. Tiếc là chú với mẹ mày cũng chẳng đến được với nhau. Hứa hẹn đủ điều mà chưa đủ liều, bố mày đến giấc mới đau. Biết là chuyện buồn chẳng tới trước thì cũng tới sau. Nhưng mà chú cay mẹ mày đi mất, còn bao khúc mắc đã kịp nói đâu. Mẹ mày có mặt mà như điếc, không thấy chú có một tấm lòng. Nó còn nặng hơn cả tấn đồng, chú có một trái tim ấm nồng. Ok luôn nếu mẹ mày nói cần một tấm chồng. Nhưng mà cái số nó nhỏ chú mít tuần này mà chưa kịp tấn công. Bố mày, ông nội mày mua cho một con SH, chú đã làm được gì cho cuộc đời này đâu mà cũng ngồi bao hoa phét lác. Nhà mày ngoài điều kiện ra còn lại cũng chẳng có cái gì. Cùng lắm có thêm con mẹc đeo biển tứ quý lại bảo là sai đấy. Nói thật là so với chú thì bố mày không tuổi gì luôn. Bao ngày tháng trên chiếc xe đạp cùng mẹ mày rong ruổi vì thương. Là bao kỷ niệm cuối cùng thì cũng theo lời nói bay xa. Kể từ cái lúc mẹ mày bị lú, khi lỡ hít phải làm gói tay ga. ai thì cứ nói luôn. Yêu thì nói yêu, thích thì nói thích, không nói thích thì nói thương. Nếu mà không được thì mình còn biết để không vướng bận về nhau. Ít ra thì cũng đã nói để không cảm thấy hối hận về sau. Thế thôi, mày cứ áp dụng công thức bắt chuyện làm quen rồi. Từ từ tiến tới nó mà bỏ chạy thì do mày đen thôi. Tóm lại là muốn tán gái phải thành thạo nhiều cách dùng skill. Tối về nói chuyện với mẹ nay con tâm sự với chú Tùng View.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of this game.
Shanna tipped. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Maradona. And it's Maradona. To Barella. And Dijk did want to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Torres. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Szoboszlai. Chanatip. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chanatip. Threads one in, and this is Maradona. Knocks it into space. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Wolfsburg yet to have an attempt on goal. Wolfsburg
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gravenberg. And it's Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. Rodri. Now it's Barella. Now this could be a chance. Nice looking ball.
It's Friday
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
My clothes are wrinkled, and hair's not straight, tired as makeup can't wait.
The most accurate pass. Mendieta. Great skill Mendieta. And a chance! Right, got to the keeper.
Yes, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Because
Mbappe. And it's Otto. Ah, such a clever touch. Shot could be on. First breakthrough goal. Mendieta has a look up to the right-hand side, seeking out options. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Soboslai needs to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Gonna throw in. Roberto Carlos. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Like the booking, always looked in. Maradona. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gravenberg. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. Darwin. Corner it is.
Khi em nhận ra khoảng cách này đã không thể nào để con tim vượt qua, những bước chân cứ thế xa dần mãi xa, khói trắng tan biến như chưa từng ghé qua. Khi em nhận ra cố gắng thêm cũng không để mình về nơi yên bình kia, những ngón tay lướt trên giường cầm đá qua môi bề, cứ trước chờ để vỡ tan, giờ đã quá muộn màng, em sẽ không bao giờ nhớ thêm những chiếc hôn kia nồng ấm từng đêm, nhìn thời gian trôi mau để mình tạm quên cơn đau, giờ đã quá muộn màng, em muốn xóa đi một cái tên, ký ức sẽ chôn vào lãng quên như ngày chúng ta chưa từng quen, để nỗi đau kia dừng lại. Khi em nhận ra những lý do chẳng thể trả lời vì sao tim mình đau, trong thước phim tối qua em nhìn thấy ta vui cười, sẽ chia vui buồn với nhau.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Holding inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down, try to hold it in but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1,
is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like it's
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And it's Lobotka. Probing pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mendieta. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He was quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Messi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Moore. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Goes forward. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Law gets flagged offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave no...
Nunez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wolfsburg with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Tries the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Barella. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game.
Acc, có phải mày thích con bé tóc cắt ngang vai? Thôi đừng có chối, chú đã thấy mày nhìn nó lưỡi bắt sang tay. Và cái tuổi danh không lo học, cứ yêu với đường. Thôi ngồi xuống đây chú nói cho mày, mày chưa phải nghe thật nhiều mới được. Mà phải là con mẹ ngân.
That was nowhere near his best.
Ngày xưa chú chỉ nháy mắt một
Van Dijk
cha mẹ mày đổ luôn mà. Mấy đứa trong lớp
takes aim and crosses.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
còn đi học nhá, ai mà không biết đến từng yêu. Chăm ngoan học giỏi không rủ bạn bè đi đốt lửa một cuộc chiêu.
Wolfsburg have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Khan needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Wolfsburg.
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Barella receives it in a good position. Oh, what has happened? Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a little loose. It's Lobotka. Oh, well played, well played.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldo is herring after that one. It's Mendieta. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Law. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. He'll try to keep this
There will
alive.
be 1 minute added time.
Cleared away. Darwin. Law. Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
We are
brings.
glad to inform you that today's match day
We reached the
programs are
halfway
available
point,
from
and
stands
neither side
located
have
by the
yet been
gates.
able to force the
I'm
issue.
sure they will
It's
make
0-0.
fine souvenirs.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
That's the start of
Coming
another
on the
45
field
minutes.
is Hazard.
Wolfsburg have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they have...
He's having a shot! It's in!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in the second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Portugal.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Wolfsburg come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, he's been caught. Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Could move up a gear here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Law does really well to win the ball there. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Wan-Bissaka. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vicious ball here. That is a great...
Goes for a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Some really good ball movement. Pinches it off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be run down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Substitution on the field. Barella.
Number 3 coming up.
Darwin Núñez. Lobotka. Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Jamal.
Mendieta
Number
with the short
9.
one.
Fernando Torres.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Substitutions taking place.
Wolfsburg get their 4th corner. Important interception. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And he's going to have his name taken. That's put paid to a promising move. Cannavaro. Jamal. No, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Eto.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. He gets big, and he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Wiggles his way through. The ball goes in. That's the keeper's ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's straight offside. Van de Ven. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great skill, that's nice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Yamal. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well measured. And this is Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Platini plays it short. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's going to be another one. Portugal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Wolfsburg present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
A case now of complete control. Platini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. And that has put a halt to things.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Mendieta. And it's Fernando Torres. And that has put paid to that. Platini. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Cannavaro, Platini, Van de Ven simply refused to be outdone there. Mendieta and Gravenberch.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now, who's going to be first to this? No foul, says the referee. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Wolfsburg suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all...
Just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall. Confusing what is real. It's confidence.
Anh không muốn em yêu như vậy đâu. Muốn trái tim ta phải đâu. Anh không muốn phải quên. Muốn anh phải quên một người. Muốn em yêu như vậy đâu. Muốn trái tim ta phải đâu. Anh không muốn phải quên. Muốn anh phải quên một người.
Ai đang cố quên em, lặng thầm giữa đêm đen, còn đâu thế giới ngủ mơ.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the right men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Toss to the back post. Cut it out. Pass isn't the best. Lovely, now then. Pretty loose pass. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
There's not going to be good start range, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Here's Saka. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Eze. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying more and more possession. There are a few chances up to now. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot a goal! He can get that clear. Raul. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Still 0-0. Saka.
That's good pressure.
Tries a shot! He's been... Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 8.
Making change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Control. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Delivery from Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Eze. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Saka. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played in deep. Almost half an hour in now. Rafael Leao. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul. He's through here. Well played. That can snuff down the danger. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Rafael Leao. Saka. In by Saka. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. That is a fine goal. Really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not keeping them up? The boss won't be abused.
Camisa 77. Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa
For a
7.
change in personnel.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they've got Reed. Morata is herring after that one. And that's another good win of the ball. Distributed tidily. Rafael Leao. This looks promising. Here's Valdo, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Deixando o
Changes
campo
then
para
in
a
quick
entrada
succession.
de Camisa
A
13.
case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Good ball, good take.
Foram indicados 2
They need to
minutos
play
de
this quicker
acréscimo.
in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Now can he... Decent chance! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All of his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Camisa 10.
So is this the start of a comeback? That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio.
And the second half gets underway. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Saka. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. He welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. The referee has just said play on. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Foot in, up towards the flank. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. Chooses to go back. Hernandez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Temos uma substituição.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. It's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well measured. He is through here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Locatelli. And Messi! Hit, kept the keeper honest. Locatelli. Can he latch on to this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Big chance! It's there! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much
Aos
perfect.
29 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador.
So now the difference is 3. Araujo, Maldini. Araujo clears. It's not done well. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And played right into his path. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. Defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Locatelli. And it's Locatelli. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance! Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Locatelli plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vasco da Gama are looking to break at pace. Made into space out wide.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Vasco da Gama with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 2 then. And somehow he kept it out. Corner number 3 coming up. opponent himself unceremoniously floored. So their fourth quarter of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...
Một mùa thu đã đi qua, anh đâu hay biết thu tàn, mà lòng còn đắm say vui với ai. Có những lúc em ước mơ, mà đôi chúng ta không dừng. Trong cơn say anh vội vàng đã lãng quên, và rồi anh đã quên đi câu nói hôm nào. Những cuộc tình ngẩn ngơ như lá rơi. Nếu lúc trước anh nói ra em không xót xa đêm về, em mong tia nắng ấm và lãng quên chiều thu. Người rời đi mãi mãi bỏ lại em với trời. Mùa thu xưa đã cuốn lá rêu phong trên lối về. Tiếng mưa rơi lạnh lùng xóa tan đi cuộc tình. Chờ hoàng hôn thu tím khói sương chiều ngờ bóng ai. Ngồi trong đêm khuya vắng gió sương vương mất buồn. Mùa thu xưa in dấu lá rêu phong trên lối về. Tiếng mưa rơi lạnh lùng xóa tan đi cuộc tình. Mùa xưa u dữ trên con đường em bước đi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Acc Cùi Leo Rank, considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for a runner. He's being urged to shoot. Nunez! Oh, he hit that sweetly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. This ended up in no man's land. Van Bouten cuts it out. So we're still where we started right now. And he's worked it through. Oh, look at the space here. Goes for a shot! It's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great vision. Floated through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A Crossfield changing the point of attack. That's a decent ball. Vicious ball here. Now it's Rafael Leao, delivered across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, his ground support out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the throw. Chanatip. Gravenberg. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gravenberg. Wan-Bissaka. And Jamal. Wan-Bissaka. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Beckham. Ernest. Good looking ball. Nunez. And they win it back again. And here's Rafael Leao. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Beckham. Running strong and purposeful. Here's the return pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Nunez is herring after that one. And we've reached half-time. It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
thôi đang mong em bao nhiêu ngày đã khuất xa cứ nhớ mãi em nơi đâu rồi một mình anh đây đang nhớ mong vì nào mãi một khơi thì tôi trao cho em năm xưa và một ngoài trời vẫn đi sau đó là tôi yêu thương ban đầu trao cho em chỉ em thôi giờ đây có mình anh nhớ em mãi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Beckham with the cross. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. This is Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a threatening ball.
Wolfsburg do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Showing good feet. Now the ball in.
That should get the job done.
Great run on the overlap here. Back in once he gets big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
And here's Rafael Leao. Lovely ball and a real... And a chance!
It's loose now, and they've always been caught napping.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 2. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Camisa
Wolfsburg
27.
are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Such good technique.
Very nicely done. And he lines up a cross. Oh, what a try! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Torres. Mendieta.
Wolfsburg really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mendieta. That's a cute ball. Well read. Danger is averted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, there's plenty to like.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
Checks on the
8.
touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Ball's gone astray. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Good ball, good take. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth it though.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Lobotka. Mendieta. Lobotka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Wolfsburg really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
This is Ronaldo. It's Son Heung-min.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's very neat.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Davids. Rijkaard. Davis. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And he's trying to shoot! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Wolfsburg have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having...
Người ta gom nắng mai tươi anh buông mây. Người ta vì yêu mê cuồng anh buông tay. Tình kia như lá thu rơi anh nhìn qua. Hồn anh như gió ngang qua không về nhà. Người ta sợ mất em thôi anh không đâu. Người ta vì em khô sầu anh quên mau. Em ghen không phải để khoa trần anh, chỉ vì anh nhìn hôm nay chẳng còn xanh như ban đầu mình gặp. Em ghen không phải là không tin anh, mà vì giữa trăm nghìn ánh mắt em thấy mình dần phải trong mắt anh. Người ta giữ được anh bằng vòng tay ấm, em giữ bằng trái tim nhưng tim cũng lạnh dần theo tháng năm. Đường chợ hoài một bóng hình không về mỏi như cánh chim cuối mùa. Nếu một mai anh hiểu thế nào là mất thì khi ấy có lẽ em chẳng còn nghe nữa đâu. Anh không như những người si mê, anh không hứa chuyện tình đam mê, anh yêu khi trái tim anh muốn hết yêu anh bước đi chẳng để lại gì. Anh yêu chẳng tính toán hơn thua, anh đi khi thấy tim phai mòn, và khi em đổi thay câu hứa thì anh cũng ra đi chẳng cần nghĩ suy. Người ta vì yêu mà giữ anh buông tay, người ta vì em mà thức anh ngủ say, giữa chốn đông em ghen với bóng ai trong mắt anh.
Trời chiều vàng úa, ngồi buồn nhìn từng đợt sóng, hai âu vỗ cánh gọi. Người về xa xăm, cuộc tình xanh xao, bờ mi xót xa. Rồi từng ngày qua, từng giọt sầu là lời ca mà anh đã hát cho em. Những tiếc nuối trời vơi chân ngập hồn, những ước muốn tình yêu theo mây vội bay. Có những lúc anh mơ được gặp lại em lúc ban đầu, có những lúc mình chợt nghe tình như giấc mơ qua. Nếu đã lỡ vội vã ngàn đời em không quay về đây, vẫn nhớ hỏi hình bóng xa vời.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Gaizka Mendieta. Oh, he wasn't going to be fooled. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Eze. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable Eze!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the route to get the shot in.
Messi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Goes for a shot! Mendieta. That's Darwin. Acc Mendieta. He's intervened well there. Cruyff. Still goalless. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. He knows it.
Nunez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been slid through. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The most accurate pass. Eze. Mendieta. Acc Mendieta. He's picked his way through.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Owen. Lobotka. He's trying to skip past his man. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. And that is out of play. He's got space here. Oh, looks a good one. It's the keeper's ball. It's Rice. Oh, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's well spotted. Eze. Oh, good spread. He was quick to react. And here's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. It's an imaginative pass. Back and Darwin.
And the shot! Goal! Wolfsburg! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Wolfsburg have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cruyff, and they win it back again. Adams makes the interception. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Acc Mendieta. He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race. Oh no, this does not look good. Goal kick. And it's confirmed by the referee. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Going back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Wolfsburg can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lobotka gathers from the goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Nunez is onto this. Decent chance! That pass isn't the best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Owen. And it's Messi. Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Fired deep towards the back post. Bastoni can get it clear.
Wolfsburg clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Always onto this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Vamos alugar uma substituição.
Wolfsburg with the corner, there first. Mendieta goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Wolfsburg have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Great chance! This time, surely! And that has fair finished.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he get it through? Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Messi. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is Owen. Takes a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared without hesitation. 75 minutes played.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pass is intercepted. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Messi!
Gil Vicente really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a searching pass.
Wolfsburg nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Great ball if he can get there. Eder Militao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Wolfsburg have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Chuyện đẹp Chúa hoàn toàn từ thiên nhiên. Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air is running out. Inside I'm stuck here staring at a ceiling. You put up to keep me down, 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 down.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Each time I hold my fist inside my pocket, hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Bristling, listening to you.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost, already off running.
Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Thailand have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. And here's Saka. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he skips past his man, and it's played in here. Could move up a gear here. Promising position. Rafael Leao going face to face with his great rival.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Eze plays it short. Saka proves just a little bit too strong. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Stones. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze tries to think it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Borussia Dortmund are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Eze. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's been cut out, well played. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafael Leao, it's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Eze picks it up from the goal kick. Van de Ven. He won't be happy with that one. It's a really well-measured ball. Dumfries is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a shade optimistic. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saka. Saka tries making a foray down the right. That's well spotted. Gravenberg. Now it's Rafael Leao. This looks promising. That is lovely. He is through here. He's taking no chances there. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dumfries. It's going to be another throw.
No way through there. Morata chips it through. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other. Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not?
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top.
Khan puts his hand.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result going here.
Information Center.
Borussia Dortmund ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 17, Mohamed Salah. Number 23, Pele. Coming on the field.
And the action
Number
is back on the
9,
way.
Bale. Number 13, Kvaratskhelia.
Ball's gone out of play. Ferdinand, and he's gone searching crossfield. Morata. Eze. Borussia Dortmund have got it back, and they'll have another go.
Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Oh, that's brilliant. There's the shots! He's got it all! And the second half is off to a flyer! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Thailand get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, what a climb!
And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got to be quick moving this forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Tries to play it through.
Mendes gets across to intercept that.
Gravenberg.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Rafael Leao.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away!
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go on away. Terrific.
After 63 minutes.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Thailand, number 3.
Both sides then
Number
taking this chance to
19,
turn to their
Leo.
benches.
Coming on the
Borussia
field,
Dortmund take a
number
2-goal
5,
lead and are looking
Leicester.
good for the win.
Number 2.
Well, this is nothing
Ruben
less than they
Neves.
deserve, Peter. They're in the
Substitution.
driving seat.
Spread neatly. Van Dijk. Kvaratskhelia. Thailand are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Squeeze it through. Toni Kroos, and that interception was most necessary. Wan-Bissaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Laid into space out wide. Leicester cuts out the pass. Kvaratskhelia looks to get on the end of this. Leicester. To Toni Kroos. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It's a lovely, delicate pass. Out for a throw. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries tries across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Kola picks it up out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Wan-Bissaka. And is forced to go back. Not going to get any further than that. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lovely bit of skill. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, it makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Pass passes, short and sharp.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Son Heung-min. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham steaming forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Wan-Bissaka. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Và có lẽ cũng như thế đến ngày mai, đối với anh đã là sự thường ngày. Và có lẽ cũng chẳng cần phải thương ai. I got you in my dream, my paradise. Got you in my dream, my paradise. Baby girl, you know, oh oh. Baby đón em đi vào cơn mơ, xóa những ngày buồn ngây thơ. Trái tim đâu còn hững hờ, hương son môi em vương trên vai anh, tô thêm bức tranh đêm ta say nồng nàn. Đón em yêu đi vào cơn mơ, trái tim đâu còn hững hờ. Trăng đã tỏ lời yêu đã ngỏ, còn sao lòng bâng khuâng. Sao tấm khăn đỏ liệu có chẳng là ân hận. Đứng phía xa có ai đang nhìn theo bóng tôi đi. Dấu xót xa con đôi môi nhìn giọt lệ dấu trong mi. Em ơi xin đừng níu anh làm gì đôi chân đã mỏi gối. Yêu thương nơi đầu môi nhưng tiếc là cũng chỉ vậy mà thôi. Em ơi xin đừng bám theo anh, đừng biến anh thành con mồi. Đôi khi thầm nhớ trăm năm không bằng một phút ân cần. Năm cánh liệu anh có nhớ em không? Tình yêu vốn dĩ mong manh tựa như cơn gió phảng phất trên môi lành.
Anh đến nay đã học được nhiều điều và thôi nhớ em mỗi khi trời chiều tà. Anh muốn em yêu lấy một điều là tình yêu đến rồi cũng sẽ đi. Giờ này ngồi một mình ngỡ ra cuộc đời nào chỉ mình ta với ta. Người là người nào lo đi với mà. Nào dối em đâu, nào lừa em đâu, nào đành cho em chịu nhiều thương đau, nào hứa đôi ba lời cuối nhắc đâu, nào đành ai ai ai. Âm dương đây đã cánh đoạn, xin người để tôi đi. Yêu thương này cũng đã cạn, xóa giọt lệ trên mi. Âm dương này đã cánh đoạn, xin người để tôi đi. Yêu thương này cũng đã cạn, xin đừng níu thêm chi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp đi ôi duyên làm gì. Ôi à, để phận mình càng thêm bi. Ôi à, bước tiếp
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it?
Osimhen, and he shoots!
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? Chance, surely! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through. He's on it, just the goalkeeper. David Villa! Oh, crossbar! And one more try! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a great start. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Osimhen! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Crosses it in. Cleared away. Eden Militao. Played out wide. Wan-Bissaka gets a cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? Borussia Dortmund are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Can he finish? That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's Luis Suarez, somewhat off target. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there. The pass was... Oh, what has happened here? Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hazard. He's going to slip through. It's Luis Suarez! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Well, he does have an assist to his name. And here's the chance to counter.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good read, needed to be. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Osimhen. Eze. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Eze.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
David Villa is on his own. Wan-Bissaka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Messi. Tries to play it for great shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Khan trying to keep this in. And that has fair fizzed. Saka. Zubimendi puts his foot on the gas. Stones cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Ittihad clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quit.
Big chance! He's got a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
He has done it! Come on now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be. He's had a shot! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off. And
The whistle goes to half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Welcome to the show music channel.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Villa. That has been slung wide. Picked out brilliantly. Eder Militao. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. David Villa! And kicked out by the most elastic of plays.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Wan-Bissaka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eder Militao makes the interception. Wan-Bissaka. Al-Ittihad appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number
2
21,
then.
Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Alvaro. Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Zubimendi. Timber spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg. Laid into space. That's good vision. It's the keeper's ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Seedorf. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. Gravenberg. That's a cute ball. Dig through. And it cuts out the supply. Reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Oh, super find. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Seedorf. Just about up to 75 minutes. Son Heung-min. Rafael Leao is having a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
It's Luis Suarez!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's cause for mild irritation. Lahm gets it away. David Villa gears onto this. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yamal might want to be careful there. Borussia Dortmund are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nicely weighted. Luis Suarez!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Deftly away. Zubimendi. Well, that's well seen too. And That interception was most necessary.
There will
He
be
read
one
that
minute
really
at
well
a
and
time.
stopped it.
Played it back. We are into stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here.
tiếc nuối tựa như chim trời bay đi thôi nhớ nhung thêm làm chi. Rồi từ lúc ngày em đưa tôi qua sông có nhớ không, bầu trời rực hồng trên cánh đồng, từ ngọn lúa đang mùa trổ bông, vừa tròn đôi mươi hành trang ra đi đâu có gì ngoài nụ cười và nỗi nhớ thương vô bờ. Chờ ngày bình yên, sau bao nhiêu năm mới có ngày hòa bình, dù hòa bình ấy cũng đã lấy
trong đêm hoa đằng sau ngày vui chiến thắng có bao cái tên nằm lại nơi đây hết kháng chiến nếu con còn chưa về mẹ ơi vui lên mẹ có đứa con anh hùng.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that I want you. Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 locked out. 잠깐만 뛰어, 저 멀리서도 oh my gosh, 뜨거운 그 you're my crush. 초능력처럼 거기 앉아서 기댄 것만 같지만 네 모든 게 내 맘에 달라붙어 버려 boy. We make the days 인정할게. This time I want. Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that I want you. Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 locked out. 잠깐만 뛰어, 저 멀리서도 oh my gosh, 뜨거운 그 you're my crush. 초능력처럼 거기 앉아서 기댄 것만 같지만 네 모든 게 내 맘에 달라붙어 버려 boy. We make the days 인정할게. This time I want. Like it's magnetic. Super 이끌림. Like it's magnetic. Super 이끌림. Like it's magnetic. Baby, don't say no. 정말 되게 다 our time. 넌 제일 난 완전 비. 애소한 극이지만 그래서 끌리지. 내가 만들어 green light. 네가
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
This time I want.
And we're underway.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, German. You, as you mentioned, faced them on the international stage.
Yeah, and there's quite a calm demeanour.
He gets big!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room to be able to get a shot away. I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain putting themselves unexpectedly behind.
Pele shifted it to the flank.
Looking for options, for movement.
He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be.
Saka. Maradona.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And he's been shifted off it. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's De Jong. Pele. And it's Seedorf. Now it's De Jong. It's a good run down the right. Corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's very neat. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to...
Crossbar comes to the rescue. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Saka is making progress on the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Saka, that was lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cuts out the supply. Seedorf driving forward, looking to play it in, and he's in on goal. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Maradona. Pele running with the ball. Can he finish? Acc Cùi Wan-Bissaka. It's Hernandez. Half an hour played now. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Here's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Jong. He's running strong and purposeful. And this is Maradona. He is just caressing the ball. Here's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. That's a booking, always looks it. Yeah. It's headed upfield. This is De Jong. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Pele. And here's Hazard. Hazard touches it back. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Locatelli. Saka. Saka cutting down that right flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Jong. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. The first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. To attack on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, Van Dijk.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 91.
Borussia Dortmund carrying a 1-goal lead.
Coming on the
Shin
field.
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 9. Osman.
And it's Azar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
That is very well defended.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ronaldinho. It's goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Is
Saka.
Substitution.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. Neymar. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Keeper's dealt with that. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. He slings it, climbs up big, sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and got it perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's intervened well there. Araujo. And it's Lam. And it's Neymar. And here's Ronaldinho.
Figo. That has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
He's in space and looking for options.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And they've got their lead back.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, smashing header! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Hernandez makes the interception. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's on it, can he get away?
This tries a shot!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund are into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Wan-Bissaka. Can they get him away? He is through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Eze cuts out the pass. Very much into the last knockings.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass and the through ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Figo.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Love. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Yamal.
Voted man of the match,
Just a quick
and
announcement, it
deservedly
is now
so.
time for our special lottery game. Please grab the tickets
on
and
what
get
you
them
see,
when
Jim?
walking through the gate.
Borussia Dortmund truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
And that's where we have to end it.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Now we're underway.
It comes as little surprise, Pete.
And it's been given away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's been slipped through. The well cut out. Not much of error there at all. So what can they make of this? Nice looking ball. Deep through. And Parkinson! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Locatelli. It's Locatelli. It's a sharp pass. And that's with that dink over the top.
ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
So they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front kids at pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the game's first significant moment. It's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. And if you have just joined us, still just... He's got goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
First quarter of our goal. Bellingham, he is through here. Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Locatelli plays it short. Borussia Dortmund given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Can they get him away? And now they can spring out of defence.
With Batistuta.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Locatelli has been caught there, it's a foul. Wan-Bissaka looking for the run. Acc Cùi Leo. It's a decent clearance. Ruben Neves. Oh, this looks sharp. It's Batistuta. Borussia Dortmund do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep. Peter, the front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice and tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cùi Leo. Wan-Bissaka. It's Timber. Nuno Mendes. Probing pass. That's good vision. Check needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Timber. It's come to nothing. Wan-Bissaka. Cùi Leo, one goal so far. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cùi Leo, he has found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got space here. Hernandez cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movements. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Timber getting this one clear. Osimhen. Locatelli. Now the breakaway. Threads one in. He welcomes it in. Lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Driving forward. And that
has put paid to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Got that quite right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Mendes. Van Dijk is having a shot! And he hits the net! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige! Look. And it's half-time here. Any views on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. Here's Locatelli. Looking for a runner. He's good alertness. Son. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. It's a cute ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evidence annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi, there's no flag. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to try the shots!
Keeper's got his work done. Oh, what has happened here? Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Perfectly measured that. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
This is Batistuta. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Chance, surely! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9, Osman. Number 10, Messi. Locatelli. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Coming on the field, Erling Haaland.
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Zubimendi.
Ended. Just a consolation, or is there a way back
The
from here?
attendance for this match was 62,005.
Cùi cutting inside here. That'll be a corner. So, third quarter of the game. Cùi Leo is short.
What the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao receives him in the right position. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Borussia Dortmund are at the chance for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth quarter. They've played it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vicious ball here. He's certainly caught it there, it's a free kick. That's going to be a booking. Searching pass, and it's been played through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Oh no, this does not look good. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So it's Rafael Leao, and he's away. Rafael Leao! And Baston couldn't quite force his way through this. Ruben Neves has given away a free kick. Ruben Neves has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Acc Cùi Leo. Across the court. Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. On Gisel. That's Van Basten. Nicely shaped ball. He's just misjudged that one. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafael Leao. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. And this is Van Basten. Bergkamp. And this is Bergkamp. Hangs it. Terrific header. He's got a goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Arquiso has been shown a yellow card for that offence. Just in the third.
Has been indicated.
Subimendi knocks it into space. There's a probing ball. Played into space. Mendes cuts out the pass. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, brilliant save. Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And there was his third. And boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, what a mistake! He's had a shot! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one? And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
A quick reminder today that smoking is